Hello everyone, it's me Kane and welcome back to another video. Today, I guess it's another storytime video. You guys really enjoyed the video where I got fucking searched up in an airport for having a fidget spinner, so that was pretty based. I, I I'm sorry for unironically saying that. But basically, this video is the other story that happened to me when I was in Germany. And this is, pretty funny. This one is because, yeah, I mean, this one is a very weird one. So I guess we'll get into this. So this is the story about how I caught someone cheating on his girlfriend, right? With, get this, 3 other women. Now this is a true story. This is actually true, and we still don't know whether he actually did anything or not. Me and the people at IRL that know the individual involved, we still don't know whether he did anything to this day. But we can only assume something went down in that room. But let's get into the story. So this is the story of how I caught someone cheating on his girlfriend. Right. So it was 2017. I now remember when it was. November 2017. It was on the 11th of November, Remembrance Day, or Armistice Day, the 99th anniversary of World War One ending. But basically, the story goes basically like this. It's a normal day while we're in Germany still. We do all sorts of things. We're researching. We're looking at stuff. We go to some historic sites in Berlin. We go to the Berlin Olympic Stadium, and when I went, I have to say it is absolutely immaculate. How amazing and well designed that place is. It's really nice. If anyone does ever get a chance to, when obviously the pandemic's over, do definitely visit the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. It's absolutely immaculate. But let's get back into the main part of the story. So, it's a normal day. We've finished doing all that cool stuff. We've been all over the place in Berlin, and we're now back in the hostel. My entire history class group are, and we're all just having basically a grand old time. The teachers, they're doing their own thing. We've just not long had tea. I think it was either we had just had tea or we're about to or something. I don't know. I think it was after, most likely, because I do remember it being a little bit later in the evening. But basically, there was a guy on the trip who, I'm not going to say his name, but basically, for those who don't know, basically the guy in the class, he was not really liked that much, because the best way to describe him, he was the biggest misogynist you'd ever meet in the entire world. And he wasn't really liked by many. Basically, he's in the group and he's downstairs in the little hangout area that the entire class is, the entire class group is in. Because it's like a bunch of classes from the history classes in my year group, and I'm just hanging out with some friends that I know. I'm just hanging out with some good old pals, and we're just talking, having a grand old time. Some people were playing pool, some people were just sitting down on the sofa. And we were just talking about what was our thoughts on Germany and Berlin so far, and it was a good day. It was a really good evening. But let's get into the meat and potatoes, right? So this is when the guy that is not really liked that much by the entire class appears in the room. Now, basically, when he arrives, everyone's like chill. What's up, bro? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. He's like, yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hopefully y'all doing good too. And something this ends up happening as well, which is pretty funny. Someone ended up nicking one of his shoes somehow. I don't know how they nicked his shoe, but they nicked one of his shoes. And I mean, I think I mean I'd be fine if it was if it was like, oh, they nicked his shoe and come on guys, give it back. But just the fucking way he responded to his shoe being nicked was fucking hilarious. So he ended up like, yo, where's my shoe, guys? Where's it gone? And then some of the guys in my class, and no, for the record, I was not involved. I was just relaxing at the time while it was happening. I just oversaw it, and so I'm sitting down relaxing. I'm like, what the fuck's happening here? And then basically it gets to the point where he's like, where is my shoe? And everyone's fucking pissing themselves laughing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And so he runs off in a huff pretty much afterwards. He's like, because he's basically cursing out one or two people in the class, and he's like, I fucking hate you, you're assholes, you're pieces of shit, and oh my goodness, it was crazy, that was. But it gets better. It gets better. A few other people, 3 girls in the class, right? They end up, getting involved. They end up just vibing, and they're like, yo, what's up? What's up, man? And, they end up following him for a bit. They end up following him out of the room while everyone's still pissing themselves on pretty much all sides, sides that are popular, sides that aren't popular. I was on the not popular side because I wasn't really, cool in my school, I was not that cool. But fucking pretty much everyone was laughing on all the sort of, I guess, charts of being a kid. And this is when it starts to get gold, the story does. So in this part, this is when we end up trying to look for him. Now, in the hostel and all that we were sleeping, because we all were sleeping in a few rooms, some of us were, I actually shared a room with that dude, and another guy as well, my friend Kian. He's a good dude, Ruddy. I don't know if he still posts content, but he's a good dude. He's pretty good at Fortnite. So that's pretty cool. So me and Kian, we basically shared a room with the guy that, let's just say, wasn't really liked by many. And basically, we both basically would have a guarantee access to his room if we wanted to see what was going on. Now, in the previous video, you might remember I mentioned I bought a rubber duck. And the rubber duck, was still in the room at the time. I left it in the room while I while I was downstairs just, vibing with some, the guys, downstairs in the little hangout area. And so the next part is when we end up uncovering what happens in that room. So me and a few other peeps, it's mainly just the popular people that are just, with me and, Kian. They want to see what's going on in the room. So first, they try knocking on the door. They try knocking on, saying, yo, what's up, how you doing? And, then, after that, obviously the girls wouldn't let him in. They wouldn't let those guys in. Even though they were also technically roommates, because they were in the room next door. But basically, they weren't allowed in still. And so the next bit here is when I end up going into the room. So I knock onto the door. I'm like, yo, what's up? Can I come in? And they let me in. And I'm like, oh, yo, what's up? How's it hanging? And I see the dude that's, not really liked by many. He's literally, now at the time he had a girlfriend. And I see him basically cuddling with one of the girls. And I I can only assume something went down in there. I don't want to say something did. I don't want to assume something did. But I mean, considering how he was cuddling someone that was not his girlfriend, and he was, very cozy when he was doing it, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of sus. I'm kind of sus, if I'm being honest, about that. You're kind of a bit sus. More sus than Adler in fucking Cold War. So, basically, I end up, I act chill. I act chill about it. I'm like, oh, yo, well, what's happening? What's happening, bro? Why why are you down in the dumps? And, oh, sorry. I was dying on the inside. He ends up explaining, oh, they stole my shoe, and I'm upset about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, man. And then I asked if I can have my rubber duck, and they went to get it out for me. And the rubber duck, it looked traumatized. I don't know what it went through, but it looked like it seen some shit. But prior to that, it looked normal. But then after whatever happened in that fucking room, oh no, oh no. it looked like it was fucking batshit scared. So, yeah, time flies a little bit after this event, and we're back in the UK. So, obviously, you already know I caught someone, cheating on his girlfriend with 3 other people. And, some people, forget about it, but then I ask, them if they still know. If they think anything went down in there, they're like, oh yeah, he did, didn't he? And then they pretty much the story then gets spread around the entire school, and it eventually leads to him, the dude that was, had his shoe nicked, being broken up with because of, what he did. He was cuddling with someone that wasn't his girl in another country, as a matter of fact. So he was a bit far away from his girlfriend. And I don't want any, like, oh, it was some satisfactory sort of shit. No, dude. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be cuddling with someone that ain't your girl. That's in my opinion, I mean, if you were dating her, the girl that you were cuddling with, yeah, I'd be fucking fine with that, man. But, come on, man. You gotta do it with your actual girl. Or boy. I ain't judging. But, you shouldn't be fucking doing that when you're already in a relationship. I mean, and when the story spread around at school, I still vaguely remember, he was trying to play victim and all that, and I was like, dude, you essentially, we don't know how true it is or not. We don't know if anything did go down in there, but we can only assume that you possibly did cheat on your girlfriend because, you were very cozy and, cuddling with that one girl. And I'm sorry, but people can only assume that something did go down in there, And it's not people that are attacking you. It's that, we could only assume, considering how cozy and cuddly you were with that one girl, that something went down. And, you shouldn't be doing that regardless. I mean, if I was in a relationship, I'd be only cuddling the girl I'm with, Like, not fucking cuddling someone some other girl I know. I only would cuddle the one I'm with. Or guy, Like I said, I ain't judging, I mean, it's ridiculous. And I still remember the story to this day. It's still one of the weirdest things that I've ever found. Like, weirdest situations I've ever found myself in. When it comes to, weird situations in my life. I mean, it's still fucking weird, like, why would you do that to begin with? Like, come on, man. I'm about to go Joe Biden on this bitch, like, come on, man. It's like, come on. You shouldn't be doing that. Like, you gotta be loyal. You gotta be loyal, and I think anyone could agree. You have to be loyal. If you're not loyal, then, well, fuck you, you're dumb numbs, like, yeah. So I guess that's basically the story. Moral of the story is, don't fucking cheat on your girlfriend with 3 other girls, especially while you're in another fucking country, because well, that's one of the most scummiest things you could ever do. And also, I mean, you may look like somewhat of a Chad, you know, hooking up with 3 girls, but I mean, if you're already with someone, you're being a bit of a cunt, you know. So I'm sorry, but it's just true, innit? It's just true, innit? But yeah, that is the story of what happened. If you guys did somehow enjoy this video, please do leave a like. It really does let me know if you enjoy these style of videos, like where I'm just telling weird stories and all that. I am possibly gonna make it into a somewhat of a series now, considering the amount of support I got in the original video I did. I mean, the original video I just did as a random whim, you know, because you know people have often asked me about it, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Well, let's talk about it, you know. I don't mind. And yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the original one, so I mean, yeah, this is another one I'm making, you know. Um, so I want to thank you all for watching the video. I don't know, fucking 20 likes and I'll do another one. There we go. But I want to thank you know, everyone, you know, for watching the videos, and you know, I want to thank, you know, you guys for the recent support on the channel. It's really been absolutely crazy. I also want to thank, you know, the people that recently subscribed from the one Cold War stream. Yeah, we're like 30 away now from, what is it, 1.1k, which is, ooh, it's kind of crazy, you know. The second time I'm about to hit 100 something subs. Well, I mean, you know, second time well, not really, I don't know. I'm a dumbass. Point is, we're gonna probably hit it soon, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for the channel. You know, we're going places, my dudes. And I want to thank everyone for watching the recent videos, for watching the channel, all this and that. You know, it's crazy support you guys have been giving me recently. And yeah. If you're new around here, do sub to the channel. We're on the road to 2k. Join the Discord. Follow me on Insta. Add me on Snap. And yeah, I guess, yeah, it's been me, Kane, and I'll catch you all in whatever I do next. Bye, guys.